This last play is one of the few examples that I think illustrates giving Lamar options to either side of the field, forcing people to defend the right and the left side of the field on the same play. Basically building in a run and a pass play in the same play. Going to let it run one time through. I call this a PRO. I can't remember who it was that coined the phrase PRO. Basically, the pass option was down here. We're going to rewind it in a minute so you can see it. And then the run option is up here. PRO is backwards because the pass option, I think, was the first part. And it's down here to Andrews and I think Watkins on, basically snag concept. Andrews' route isn't exactly drawn up correctly there. And then there's absolutely no chance that this ball was going to be given to Tyson Williams, in my opinion. I think the first part of this is the pass option. Down here. Lamar correctly sees guys flying out of there to defend the pass. And Duve in motion. Tyson Williams after the ball fake. And then two pulling linemen are all out in front. I'm actually shocked that this didn't go for more yards than it did. You'll get the end zone angle here from in a minute. PRO, I wasn't the first person to name it that. Someone in the comment section did. One of my favorite plays that I've seen the Ravens run, even though I think it only goes for like 8 or 9 yards. Normally, you would be, reading this defensive end or maybe this inside backer for the run portion of it, RPO, run pass option. So you'd be reading one of those guys to determine, okay, should I give the ball to Tyson Williams? Personally, I don't think there's any chance Lamar was given this. I think he was coached to just give a slight ball fake. So there's sometimes where people say, Lamar doesn't give good ball fakes. I believe, and I might be wrong, but I don't think so, that he was told to not give this ball. So the play fake won't look as realistic to any of us because by design, he's not actually trying to give the ball to the halfback. He's either going to pass it to the bottom side of the field, the left-hand side of the defense, pass, or based on the reaction there, he's going to keep it and then follow these blockers. The end zone angle gives you a pretty cool view, but the end zone angle also reveals something or supports something that I said earlier. That's Patrick Ricard. I didn't talk about him until now, intentionally. We've got 3 receivers lined up here. Why are we running to that? Why is the run action built into that side? Well, because Pat Ricard's over there and because we're overwhelming them with lead blockers. Look at all the guys. It almost looks like that interception return for a touchdown where Ray and Ed Reed, I think, are leading. Is it Landry? I can't remember, against the Dolphins. It almost looks like that in some way. With just have a cavalcade of blockers. We don't get as many yards as we potentially could have. Point is, even when we had built in versatility from a directional standpoint, we could attack to the left, our right as we're looking on the screen, or our left as we're looking on the screen with the run. It was still somewhat predictable because Ricard was over there. I think Todd Monken's standards are going to be extremely high. I think he's going to expect guys to block, all of them, receivers, tight ends. Is he going to expect them to block, as much as Pat Ricard was expected to do? No, but I think he's going to intentionally build in, or let me rephrase that, intentionally avoid predictable things. Look at the conflict. Again, this is one of the greatest plays that I saw the Ravens run. Look at the conflict that's created. This inside linebacker is flying out of there because, he sees Lamar's face mask looking in that direction. He sees Lamar looking over there, looking like it's a pass play. That's why I say I think it's a PRO, pass run option. Do I think Todd Monken's going to create 30 plays with that level of creativity, that level of detail and sophistication? I think it's possible. It's not all on Todd Monken. T. Martin and the other guys are involved too. I think they will create more formations and plays. This is why I put this one here. Create more formations and plays that give the offense, Lamar, option to attack to the left or to the right, depending on the read, depending on numbers, depending on how the defense lines up. That's really the main part of this video and the main thing for me that I think is going to be improved in 2023 is that we won't be as predictable, not just run pass, but directionally. Somewhat speculative. I said that in the beginning. Trying to offer you guys my thoughts on some offensive design and definitely going to be more educated opinions than my own for 2023, people that have been to practice people that also, try to break down the film from the stadium practice, and watch those people's content too, all of them.